have shocking news coming out of the WWE that Rhea Ripley may have to vacate her Women's World Championship, per report stating that she may be injured after last week's edition of Monday Night Raw and may be forced to vacate either tonight on Raw or in the coming weeks. And we're going to break this situation down for you coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, we gotta say that 89% of you guys watching this video aren't subscribed to the channel, so if you're looking for a place, a second place, third place for wrestling content here on YouTube, you found it right here at Wrestle Digest. You're not going to want to miss any of the videos we're putting up, so make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, Brady, let's get right into it here, and that is Rhea Ripley injured. And as we take a look at a report here from WrestleOps on Twitter, they say, Rhea Ripley was injured on last week's WWE Monday Night Raw. The issue is severe enough that the talk internally is that Ripley may be forced to vacate her championship, possibly as soon as tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. This is per PW Insider. And Brady, I mean, this is shocking news that Rhea Ripley may be forced to vacate her title on the run she's having right now. It would just be, so sad to see her have to vacate this title because of injury.
Absolutely. I mean, mommy's always on top, and Rhea Ripley is on top of the women's division right now. So, I mean, the fact that it's being reported that she's suffering an injury right now, I mean, it's devastating. Not only for Rhea as a competitor, but for everybody in the WWE, the storylines, the fans. I mean, we're going to be missing out on so much potential awesomeness if this turns out to be a really serious injury.
I know, it's crazy to think that Rhea Ripley is possibly going down injured here. I mean, it kind of sucks for the Judgment Day now. They're kind of on top with Damian Priest as World Heavyweight Champion, Rhea Ripley as the Women's World Champion, and to maybe see her go down with injury and miss some time, it is, like you said, it's devastating to hear because she's probably the top female superstar in the entire WWE right now, and I just hate to see her go down. And you're probably wondering what happened on last week's Raw to lead to this injury. And as we take a look here, we've seen Liv Morgan attack her backstage by throwing a chair directly at her head, which is what I thought the injury may have led to. But the speculation around Twitter, around Reddit, is that when she tossed Rhea Ripley into the wall here, by the 76ers locker room, she may have went in awkwardly on her shoulder and something might have happened there. So it is really hard to see that they're trying to build this feud between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley up to now that leading to an injury for Rhea Ripley possibly.
Yeah, and again, I mean, the more I think about it, because I mean, the news just broke. I mean, it's just so disappointing to hear that. I know we mentioned in previous videos the potential speculation on Judgment Day versus Firefly Funhouse. And I mean, I had that cooking in my brain, and I was so looking forward to seeing Alexa Bliss taken up against Rhea. But the way things seem to be going, I mean, with a shoulder injury, these things could be very serious. And I mean, there's no guarantee set time given yet, as it's such a recent report that Rhea could be missing. But it's definitely scary to see that it could be a lot of time that she could be missing here. And Damian Priest, I mean, gosh, if anyone else other than Rhea is suffering from this, I feel personally it's Damian Priest. There's been debates on the true leader of the Judgment Day, ever since they've been formed, I think. But I think there's a clear leader. The clear leader to me is Mommy. And now that she's out of the picture, I mean, this could shake things up, not only for the women's division, but for the Judgment Day faction as a whole.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like you said, this could easily, maybe they plan to have these two, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest to be champion for a while with each other just to show how dominant of a faction the Judgment Day is. And now this may just throw a wrench into it and just kind of, force their hand to maybe make Damian Priest hold the championship longer. Maybe he loses it right away. It's going to be interesting to see how they go with this, because like you said, it impacts the storylines dramatically, because it was looking like they were going to set up something between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, and like you said, we theorized about a Judgment Day versus the Firefly Funhouse. So I mean, all of this stuff has kind of got to be put on the back burner now if Rhea Ripley is out for some time. And I mean, just hearing that she may have to vacate her championship, it is really sad to hear. But there is one good thing. I mean, not really good, but like on a personal level, you take a step back from the wrestling, an injury on Rhea Ripley as a person, she does have somebody within the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, who went through this exact same thing. So it's good in that sense that maybe, mentally this is going to be tough on her, because obviously she's such a dominant champion. She wants to be wrestling. She wants to be defending her championship. But now she has someone in Finn Balor who has been there. He got injured the night he won and had to vacate. So I think it's good that he's there and could be able to help her out on a personal level with this.
Absolutely. I was just going to mention that myself. If Finn Balor having suffered that injury the night that he won the Universal title, first Universal champion of all time, it's terrible when these things happen. I know I mentioned on our 5 competitors to dethrone Damian Priest that I don't care who it is or how it happens to see the title off Priest, but when it comes to injuries, no one likes to see that. It's all in good fun at the end of the day. It's entertainment, and nobody really wants to see anybody seriously injured, no matter your view on them. It's unfortunate, and I wish Rhea a speedy recovery.
Yeah, me too. I definitely agree with what you're saying. You never want to see anybody go down with injury. You might not like them as a character within the WWE, but on a personal level, they're not the same person as they are portrayed within the WWE. You gotta kind of, my heart goes out to Rhea Ripley if this is a serious injury and that she has to miss some time, because, I mean, she's at the top of the world right now. She's at the top of the division, in my eyes, in the WWE, like, women's division. So to see her miss some time is really devastating, just, for her on a personal level, but for the WWE as a whole, because, I mean, they were setting the storylines that may have happened here, could have been massive for, the WWE, Liv Morgan, the one we talked about, the Firefly Funhouse, even the Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley is a match that I was really looking forward to. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what Paul Levesque does here to, if she is forced to vacate the title, what his plans are going to be for this. Is it a tournament? Is it, something like this? But nobody expected the day to hear this news, and I'm really saddened to hear this.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said before, like I'm still in shock to hear this, because we've seen how dominant Rhea is, and we've seen her be untouchable. We watched her whoop some butt and get the man, at Wrestlemania. And she had a Wrestlemania moment, and this was the start. This was day one of, kind of piecing things together. And just to see her probably going to have to vacate the title within the next little while, it's really disheartening. But who knows what this could lead to? We could see another female join the Judgment Day. Who knows? Maybe they'll have the Judgment Day implode from within now and incorporate Liv into the Judgment Day somehow. I mean, there's just endless possibilities to try and make a positive out of a negative here. But yeah, end of the day, we love you, mommy. We love you, mommy. We
Mommy's
do.
always on top in our books here, and I mean, like you said, we said multiple times this video, it sucks to see this happen. You never want to see anybody go down with injury, and we wish Rhea Ripley a speedy recovery and that she's back at the top very soon if it is a serious injury. But we want to hear from you guys. What are your takes on this down below in the comment section? What do you think the WWE is going to do next if she is forced to vacate this title? Let us know down below in the comment section. We're going to get everybody's favorite topic here on the channel, which is comment of the day. And comment of the day today goes to Vicky. She says Sheamus has to go for the IC title. It's the only one he's never held in WWE. And Vicky, I would really love to see Sheamus as the IC champ. What about you, Brady?
I mean, other than John Cena, I can't think of another guy who's more deserving to be a Grand Slam champion who is yet to be a Grand Slam champion. So absolutely. I've mentioned Sheamus maybe going down to NXT, be cool to see him there, but absolutely, Vicky, I would love to see Sheamus complete that Grand Slam championship.
Yeah, 100%. I'd love to see it, and I'm still excited for Monday Night Raw. Maybe it might have got Brock down a peg that Mommy is now injured, but, Sheamus is back tonight. I'm excited for that. And, Vicky, we really appreciate you showing your support here on the channel by leaving a comment. And we want to hear from you guys down below, so, leave us maybe where you're watching from. We love to hear where you guys are tuning in from. We're from maybe the smallest, province in the world, smallest state in the world, in Newfoundland, and hearing you guys, talk about where you're from, it just shows, how much support we're getting here on the channel. So let us know down below in the comment section. If you want, while you're down there, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be here every day, bringing you updates, rumors, everything that's happened around WWE. You're not going to want to miss it out. So make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check out the video we did earlier, talking about Sheamus's return and so much other stuff, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC, alongside my co-host, Brady. We'll catch you in the next one. Mommy's always on top.